Hello guys, welcome to this collective reading. This reading is timeless. I've set the intention that this message will find you when it's meant to find you. Please use your discernment, as with all readings, that take what resonates, leave what doesn't for who it's meant for. Some of the reading may resonate and some of it may not. Okay, let's get one more card. I'm using the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck for this reading. Okay, so we have the riddle, the venom, and the mother coming out. I'm noticing very strongly the serpent energy within these three cards here. Hold them up so you can see better. Okay, notice the serpent scales and then the venom of the serpent. So snakes could resonate with some of you, serpents. I believe this year is the year of the snake. So let's see what else we can get from these. So we have the river at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is giving me a sense of needing to go with the flow of things. With the riddle card here, I believe the riddle and the venom card both fell out in the reverse, okay? So there's something that we're going round and round and round with, trying to make sense of, trying to understand. And the riddle card, it can speak about, in the reverse, it's about manipulation or deceit, okay? So for some of you, that may be what's happened in the recent past. There may have been some manipulation, some deceit. You may have felt, I'm just noticing with the two hands here, and then we've got the two hands connected here at the bottom. Sorry, I don't know if you were able to see that. It's almost like you're being grasped at. If this is with regards to some sort of manipulation that you went through and you're trying to make sense of it, you're trying to understand why you were treated this way, there's a need to stop trying to make sense of it, leave it in the past. Okay, so the venom card speaks about venom, really, and toxicity. So you may be holding something within your energy field that's slowly poisoning you. Okay, I feel like there's a need to forgive here. For some of you, it could be a need to heal a mother wound. Okay. There's a need for some sort of purging of an old energy, something that you're trying to make sense of, excuse me, and you're trying to understand, but you're being called to just let it go. Some situations in life, some things that happen to us, we will never be able to make sense of. We'll never be able to understand what caused a person to do harm to us. And by mulling over it, by going over it and over it and over it and trying to make sense of it, and maybe refusing to forgive. But when I say forgive, you don't need to even forgive that person to their face, okay? Forgive them for yourself, write them a letter, and then maybe burn it. Just let it go, get it out of your energy field. I feel like for some of you, if this isn't with regards to the mother card speaks about the need to, or the want for a mother to grasp onto what she's birthed, onto what she's created, and an unwillingness to let go. Okay, so you may have maybe you built something with someone else, maybe you created something with someone else. There's a need to let go of something, let go of control, let go of trying to understand something that happened. In the center of this reading, we have the venom. So there is some sort of toxicity that's lurking in the shadows, and it's quite a heavy energy, and my heart is feeling quite heavy right now, okay? So there may be a need to clear something in the heart space that is eating away at you, okay? So let's get some tarot cards and see what else we can get out of this. Excuse me. Please tell me more about the riddle. Tell me more about the riddle, please, Spirit. Okay, we have 3 cards here. We have the Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. So the Six of Swords is moving away from something. Walking away, moving away. Can be a shift in mindset as well, excuse me, because the swords are the mind, the beliefs, our thoughts. Six of Pentacles is a card of give and take, equal give and take, card of balance, giving and receiving. So some of you may have left behind a situation that was out of balance, as in, it could have been a long-term partnership with the Hierophant coming out here. You maybe overgave to a situation, or there was a situation where you gave more than you received. Could be a marriage that some of you are moving away from, and I feel like you're trying to, there may have been manipulation or deceit within this connection, whatever it was, whether it's a family situation or a long-term partnership. It may have felt very confusing, and you've never been able to quite make sense of maybe why you stayed for as long as you did. And it's one of those things that you may never really understand. There's a need to let go of it. It may have been difficult to move away from it. And maybe you physically moved, but you are still holding on to some sort of wound or some sort of toxic energy that's poisoning you, with the venom coming out here. Tell me more about venom, please. We have the Hermit here. So for some of you, you could be feeling an element of loneliness here. Maybe you've isolated yourself for fear of being hurt again. You may be holding on to this past hurt, and it's become your story. It's become who you are. It's the story that you tell yourself. I'm someone who's unworthy, or I'm someone who's, unlovable, or someone who gets abused or mistreated in relationships. I'm someone who never gets what they truly deserve, which is good things, okay? And you're holding on to that story, and it's causing you more harm than good. For others of you, there's a need to go within here. There's a need to do some soul searching, and to have a realization of this pain. This could be something that you're not even fully aware of, that you're holding on to. You may think, well, I've moved away from it and, I'm done with it. But if you're still going round and round your head about it and trying to make sense of it, it's still in your energy field. Tell me more about the Hermit, please. Tell me more, please. Ace of Wands. So there's potential for a new beginning here. Excuse me. Potential for brand new. For some of you, the butterfly is really standing out to me here, okay? There's a need to go within, maybe into a cocoon of sorts, and do some healing, maybe do some cord cutting, do some releasing. Try to forgive a past situation, whether this is a connection within the family, or a romantic connection, could be a friendship for someone. And there's a need to go within and do the work. And you'll come out brand new, like this butterfly, like a brand new you. I'm noticing the sun coming up in this Ace of Wands card as well, okay? So it'll be a brand new dawn. And it can be difficult to forgive when you feel like you've been treated unjustly, unfairly. And maybe the person that you need to forgive doesn't want your forgiveness. Maybe they refuse to acknowledge the role that they played. But you're not forgiving them for them, you're forgiving them for you, and you're letting them go. Tell me more about the Venom, please. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is the other person's energy here. Like, look at their face. There's no remorse there. There's no remorse. They don't necessarily want your forgiveness, but you're doing it for yourself, not for them. Okay. Tell me about the Mother, please. Seven of Cups. So choices, illusions, opportunities, dreams. Tell me more, please. Tell me more about the Mother, please. The High Priestess. So you're being presented with a choice now, I feel. To hold on to something or to let go. There's a need to tap into the mother archetype within you, even if you're not yourself a mother. Whatever this is that you've tried to hold on to, whether you're not holding on to it physically anymore, you're still energetically attached to it. And maybe you feel like it's a part of you. It's something that you nurtured, that you cared for, that you cherished, that you put time and energy into. And there is a choice here. There's a need for stillness with the High Priestess here. To go within and find your strength. Tap into that divine feminine energy. I'm just noticing this pearl, you know, it's wrapped up well within this nest and with the snake around it. There's something within you that needs to be released. But the snake, this riddle or this venom, okay, is there's like this fear of letting it go. There may be some sort of anger, there's definitely an element of fear of letting this go, whatever this is, because then who are you without this? Or at least that's what you tell yourself. So there's a real need to go within. And to let go. Tell me more, please, about the Mother. Oh, sugar. Oh, of course. The Three of Swords. There's a need for healing here, as if that wasn't obvious in the sun there come out as well. We'll take that. So there's a need to let go of this pain, okay? Your thoughts. The Three of Swords, it's not just about betrayal, okay? I do feel like there was some sort of betrayal here, or some sort of manipulation or deceit, especially with the Seven of Swords here coming out. But the swords are your thoughts, your logic mind, your expectations, your beliefs. And notice how they are piercing the heart here, okay? So the thoughts, or the expectations that you have or had about a particular situation is blocking your happiness, okay? And there's a need to do some healing work here. The Seven of Cups is now making more sense to me because it's a card of illusions, okay? So some of you may be hung up on an illusion or on the potential of a situation, what it could have been, or maybe you're remembering it in a different way than what it actually was. And there's a need to see it clearly for what it was. Okay. And once you do this work, the sun will come up. Okay, I feel like there's been dark times, there's been dark energy for whoever's watching this, because some sort of past situation, connection, whatever it is, it'll be different for everyone. You've been holding on to that pain or that story for too long, and it's poisoning you. And there's a need for stillness. Maybe meditation will be beneficial for some of you. Your intuition is very strong at this time with the High Priestess coming out here. I'm going to get one more card. Oh, what was that? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so self-care is very important here. Focusing on yourself. Do small things, small rituals of self-care each day. Buy yourself flowers. If this is a romantic connection, do the things for yourself that maybe you wanted another person to do for you. And we have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is going to take a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy, but don't let that deter you. And the Moon at the bottom of the deck. And then the World. Okay, so you're going to need to go within, you're going to need to face those fears. I feel like you've wrapped something up very, very tightly, very, snug within yourself. And there's a need for it to be released, a need for it to be let go of. And it is going to require energy, time, work. You're going to need to go within and face your fears, and then the World, close out the cycle. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope this helped someone. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if it resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.